Welcome to a journey back in time where the giants of the past and present roam. Today we resurrect a prehistoric battle as old as time itself. The elephant versus the mammoth. Two behemoths, each unique in their own right, yet bound by a common thread of shared ancestry. The African elephant, the world's largest land mammal, is a sight to behold. Majestic in its stature, it roams the warm landscapes of Africa, its trunk and tusks symbolizing power and grace. On the flip side, the woolly mammoth, a giant that treaded the icy terrains during the Ice Age, was no less magnificent. The mammoth, much like its modern-day cousin, the Asian elephant, boasted a robust physique, its most defining feature being a thick, shaggy coat of fur, a testament to its adaptation to the frigid climate of its era. While the physical attributes of these giants are striking, their similarities extend beyond their trunks and tusks. Both species exhibit complex social structures, with familial bonds at the heart of their societies. Be it the matriarchal herds of elephants or the speculated migratory patterns of mammoths, these creatures showcase an intricate balance of survival and social bonding. Yet life wasn't always harmonious for these magnificent beasts. Predation threats, although minimal, were a reality. From packs of wolves to fierce hyenas and the most dangerous predator of all, humans, survival was a continuous battle. Now, what if these titans of past and present were to face off? Would the mammoth's longer, curved tusks give it an edge? Or would the heightened aggression of a male elephant in musth pose a formidable challenge? While the mammoth's larger tusks seem advantageous, the outcome of such a confrontation remains shrouded in uncertainty, potentially resulting in a perilous battle. Despite their similarities, the differences between these two species are noticeable. The mammoth's smaller ears, in contrast to the large fan-like ears of the elephant, and the difference in fur density, all contribute to their unique identities. So, as we dive deeper into the world of these magnificent creatures, let's explore their lives, their struggles, and the potential clash that has intrigued minds for centuries. Let's dive deeper into the world of these magnificent creatures. Have you ever wondered what distinguishes an elephant from a mammoth? Well, let's delve into the physical attributes of these two fascinating creatures. Both African elephants and woolly mammoths are renowned for their iconic trunks and tusks. A marvel of evolution, these trunks serve as a multi-purpose tool, assisting in feeding, drinking, and even communication. Their tusks, on the other hand, are elongated teeth that have been adapted for digging, stripping bark from trees, and of course for self-defense. However, while they share these common features, there are some striking differences that set them apart. One of the most visible differences is in their ear sizes. African elephants have large, fan-shaped ears that serve a crucial role in thermoregulation. These ears, often flapping gently in the African heat, help to dissipate excess body heat, keeping the elephant cool. On the other hand, woolly mammoths, adapted to the frigid climates of the Ice Age, have smaller ears that minimize heat loss, a crucial adaptation for survival in icy landscapes. And speaking of icy landscapes, let's talk about fur. African elephants, adapted to warmer environments, have sparse hair. This lack of fur not only helps to shed excess heat, but also allows for mud and dust to stick to their skin, providing a natural sunscreen. Woolly mammoths, however, were aptly named for their thick, woolly coats. This dense fur, coupled with a layer of underwool and a covering of long, coarse guard hairs, provided essential insulation against the harsh, cold environment. Another fascinating difference lies in their tusks. While both species have tusks, those of the mammoth are much longer and more curved. These impressive appendages could reach up to 16 feet in length, serving not only as a tool, but also likely playing a role in attracting a mate. Interestingly, their physical attributes are not just for show, but have specific functions in their respective environments. These features, from the size of their ears to the density of their fur, reflect the remarkable adaptability of these giants, each perfectly suited to their unique habitats. Like humans, elephants and mammoths have complex social structures and behaviors. Let's delve into the magnificent world of these gentle giants. Elephants, both African and Asian, live in matriarchal societies. The groups known as herds are led by the oldest and often largest female, the matriarch. Her wisdom and memory guide the family towards water and food sources, a survival strategy that has kept elephants thriving for millions of years. In contrast, we can only speculate about the social dynamics of mammoths as they vanished from the earth around 4,000 years ago. However, based on their close genetic relationship with elephants, it's plausible to assume mammoths also lived in family groups. Their migrations between food sources, which we've gleaned from fossil and geological evidence, suggest a level of social coordination similar to that seen in modern elephants. Now let's consider their foraging habits. Elephants are known to spend up to 16 hours a day eating, consuming a wide variety of vegetation, from grasses and leaves to bark and fruit. They're not picky eaters, and this adaptability has helped them inhabit diverse ecosystems, from the African savanna to the Asian rainforest. On the other hand, mammoths were grazers, adapted to the icy landscapes of the Ice Age. They primarily fed on grasses, shrubs, and perhaps even the occasional fallen fruit. Their long, curved tusks were not just weapons, but also handy tools for foraging in deep snow. It's intriguing to think about how these two species, so similar yet so distinct, navigated their world. Their social structures and foraging behaviors highlight a level of intelligence and adaptability that's hard to fathom. These behaviors also provide clues into how they might have interacted had they coexisted. Their intricate social structures and behaviors further underscore their intelligence. As we continue to explore the lives of these magnificent creatures, we are reminded of the incredible complexity and diversity of life on our planet, past and present. Even giants have enemies. Though mammoths and elephants are colossal in size, they were not without threats. Wolves, known for their tenacity and pack hunting, were among the predators that could have posed a risk to young or injured mammoths. Similarly, elephants may have found themselves the target of hyenas, creatures that bear a reputation for their opportunistic hunting style. But the most significant predator for both these giants was perhaps early humans. Our ancestors, equipped with their ingenuity, teamed up to hunt these massive creatures for their meat, hide, and ivory. This human predation pressure likely played a part in shaping the evolution and behaviors of both elephants and mammoths. They may have developed more complex social structures for protection or adopted migratory patterns to elude their human hunters. Surviving in the wild is no easy feat, even for these titans. Now imagine a scene where an elephant and a mammoth cross paths. In the vast tapestry of nature, confrontations between species are common, but what happens when two titans stand toe-to-toe? What if an African elephant, the world's largest land mammal, encountered a woolly mammoth, a relic of the Ice Age? This is a scenario that has never occurred in history, but we can't help but speculate. Our contemplation begins with their weapons of choice, the tusks. The mammoth's tusks, long and curved, might seem more formidable. Designed as tools for survival in the icy landscapes, these tusks could potentially offer an advantage in a face-off. However, we mustn't underestimate the elephant. An elephant in must, a state of heightened aggression and strength, could prove a formidable adversary. Behaviorally, both creatures share complex social structures. Elephants are known to rally when one of their own is threatened. Would a mammoth respond similarly? Their migratory nature suggests they were no strangers to confrontation, but would a solitary mammoth stand its ground or retreat to the safety of the herd? And what about their size? While the mammoth was bulkier, the African elephant stands taller. Would the mammoth's extra heft give it an edge? Or would the elephant's height and reach tip the scales in its favor? Then, there are the smaller but significant differences. The elephant's larger ears, designed to dissipate heat, might not seem like much of a factor in a fight. But could they perhaps function as a visual deterrent, making the elephant appear larger and more intimidating? On the other hand, the mammoth's dense fur, an adaptation to cold climates, could potentially act as a protective layer. A confrontation between these two behemoths is a fascinating thought experiment. We can draw upon what we know of their behaviors, their environments, and their physical attributes to imagine how such a scenario might play out. But in the end, the truth is, we can never truly know. The outcome of such a clash is uncertain, but one thing is for sure. It would be a sight to behold. So who would emerge victorious in this prehistoric battle resurrected? This question has been the captivating thread weaving through our exploration of elephants and mammoths. We've delved into their similarities and differences, from the shared possession of trunks and tusks, to the mammoth's adaptation to icy landscapes, and the elephant's preference for warmer environments. We've contrasted the world's largest land mammals, African elephants, with the Ice Age's woolly mammoths, and pondered their complex social structures and foraging behaviours. We've also speculated on the potential threats they faced, from wolves, hyenas to early humans. And of course, we've imagined the hypothetical confrontation, where mammoths' longer, curved tusks might give them an advantage. Yet an elephant male in musth could pose a formidable challenge. The uncertainties surrounding such a battle are numerous and intriguing. Although we may never know the true outcome, the comparison sheds light on the fascinating world of these majestic creatures.